come in here and talk positively about the Cowboys in the first half against Philadelphia, but that went awry really quickly. Philadelphia has a 24-7 lead. The Cowboys 3 turnovers in the first half, 1 Jake Ferguson fumble, 2 Cooper Rush interceptions, including a pick 6. And it looks like it's going to be a long second half for the Cowboys, Sean.
Yeah, Saquon, who's chasing Eric Dickerson all time for the rushing record, has only been held to 40 yards on the ground. And if you told me that entering this game, I thought it might be a close game. But you're right, the turnovers were just a killer. And the pick 6, let's go back to that. Early on, first drive, Cowboys actually running the ball okay with Rico Dowdle. And I don't know what Cooper Rush was seeing, but C.J. Gardner-Johnson was just sort of playing his zone, and he picked off a slant route, and Jake Ferguson was open over the middle and had a step on his defender. It was just a poor read. I don't know how he missed the safety there, but he ran right in the slant route and took it back, 69 yards for a pick 6. Inexcusable.
Yeah. You wonder if he thought it was man. If you go back and look at the play, maybe if they had someone in motion, not quite sure, that he thought it was man-to-man coverage and that Gardner-Johnson was going to go with Jake Ferguson. He passed him off, and he just stepped right into it. It was maybe the easiest pick 6 you'll ever see in the NFL this year. Just threw it right to him, and he ran by the offensive lineman to get the first touchdown of the game. But then the Cowboys go right back down, and they drive the ball again, 12 plays, 70 yards, and get the touchdown to Jalen Tolbert. That was a fine pass from Cooper Rush. It was a fine read because – like Third Leg Greg said, I think everybody thought it was a run play. He saw one-on-one coverage out there, and he dropped it right in the bucket. And the Cowboys looked, even defensively, like they had a little juice because that was after that touchdown, the first time that Philadelphia had the ball on offense. Yeah. They go 3 and out twice, and you're thinking, okay.
First time they went 3 and out, Saquon did not touch the ball, and you're like,
so dumb.
What's Kellen Moore doing here?
Don't know. I think sometimes they try to get a little too cute. Oh, they expect us to run. Let's just pass 3 straight times. Cowboys defense was up for it. I'll tell you this. Before the last 5-6 minutes of the second quarter, I thought the Cowboys defense was playing pretty physical out there and hitting and doing what they were supposed to do. But, you kind of compromised a bit if you have Andrew Booth out there on the outside. And he's gotten burned a couple of times. Well, the one time on the first touchdown to the only touchdown to Devontae Smith, they brought 6. And if you're not going to get home on that play, then it's going to leave those guys on an island out there man-to-man, and he just had too much time. And that's a tough ask to go out there and get on Devontae Smith on the touchdown pass. Now, the last one was just a straight just go, and Andrew Booth just got cooked.
It wasn't even a move. He just sort of ran up the field, and I think Booth was expecting a move to happen and got all twisted around, and he had him by 3 yards. If he doesn't let up there at the end, that's a 50-yard touchdown. He was down at the 1-foot line, basically. And I thought that was interesting that Philadelphia, well, you had a 10-second runoff to make it 13 seconds to go, and the clock was rolling. So they ran a tush push, and it looked like it was a touchdown. Yet they called him down short of the goal line. And I guess upon further review, they were right because Pickett's knee was down. So you have 2 seconds left. And listen, Kenny Pickett is not Jalen Hurts. But the tush push has worked so far for Philadelphia in this first half, and they score a touchdown.
It's pretty effective, man. It's really tough play to stop no matter who's running it. And I'm with Philadelphia, man. I'd definitely go for the touchdown right there. There's no need to get the game to 20-7. If you're 17-7, try to score a touchdown and try to put this game away, and that's exactly what they did. It's been a tough go for Cooper Rush, well, on a couple of plays. I don't know what he was looking at again on the second interception, because if you're third down and you're trying to move the ball so you can get into field goal range, it doesn't take much with Brandon Aubrey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just threw that sucker in triple coverage. Brandon Cooks kind of looked up and went, there's no way he's going to OF. He threw it, and he tried to make up for it, and Philadelphia takes advantage of that. So a terrible ending of the second quarter for Dallas. They give up 17 second quarter points to Philadelphia, and now they're going to be climbing uphill trying to see if they can get back in this game. And, this kind of sucks.
It'll take a gargantuan effort by Cooper Rush to win this ball game. He's 0-2 against Philly. Clearly they're his kryptonite. The 2 interceptions today were terrible. We don't need to let Jake Ferguson slide.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He's had a really bad year, and that fumble was terrible.
That is his 4th fumble this year for a guy that missed a lot of time because of the concussion early in the season. And he is for a guy that we all thought had the potential to step in and not miss Dalton Schultz. Hell, he did it the year before. And then this year he is just not. But I guess that tells you a lot about Luke Schoonmaker, because you don't get a lot of him when Jake Ferguson's there because they really do trust him, and he has not let you in on that trust, man. He just has not had a good year at all. And the Cowboys are fighting a losing battle today, 24-7. Philadelphia looks to close out the division today and try to lock up the number 2 seed, which they will do if they get the win. And I know a lot of Cowboy fans don't like the Eagles. I get it. But those uniforms are pristine.
Perfect.
The Fighting Randall Cunninghams today out there in the uniform, and they look good, and they're performing well against the Cowboys, especially on the back end of that second quarter. It's 24-7. It's halftime. The Cowboys are getting their asses kicked. We will be back for the postgame show on the ticket, not just streaming. We're going to be on the air.
That's right.
Because they moved it up. We have stars tonight, but we'll have enough time to talk about this BS that's happening on the on the field today. So as soon as the clock hits 000, Sean and I will be back for the post-game show and talk all about the game today. So looking forward to that. Hopefully you can join us. Thank you for joining us at halftime. Enjoy the